Hey YouTube. So let me go ahead and let y'all know now. This is not going to be like one of my typical videos. Not at all. I just needed to come on here because I just felt like I just needed to be real honest, like about like myself. Like I just needed to be real honest. I just needed to do, if that makes sense. I just needed to do. This is probably going to be one of the most realest videos that I've ever made. Like, honestly, legit, real video. What you hear, what you seeing, what you get. Okay? So, let me just warn y'all now. I have the kettle on. The time is like 10:35, and it is just what do you call it? It's just routine for me to have a cup of tea before I go to bed. So I got my water boiling now. But yeah, I just felt the need to come on because I really needed to just kind of have this conversation. I just needed to get this stuff out. Oh, there it is. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, also, I'm using my handheld tripod, whatever you want to call it, because my ring light broke. So we getting real ghetto with things right now. So I got my light hanging up on a standing lamp. You do what you got to do, right? Okay, told you, it's gonna be a real video. But so I wanted to come on here again, like I said, because I just needed to be real honest about myself and about just what I've been feeling, things that I've been dealing with. I got my tea right here, so let's get in this. If you are new to the channel, welcome to my channel. Like I said earlier, this is probably one of the realest videos that I have made, and I'm glad that you were able to join for this video. And if this video moves you, if you like this video, if you like the content on my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video. I don't know. I feel like I'm really reaching kind of like a breaking point in exactly who I am and defining who I am and what really matters to me and what's really important to me. So, I'm probably going to be moving around a lot just because I just want to be comfortable. Like, this is just really a laid back, very comfortable video. So let's get in it. So, I was washing my dishes earlier today, and I had my phone on, and of course I had a video on YouTube on, and I'm listening to the video, and I don't know, I kind of just drifted off a little bit, and it just dawned on me, like, why am I not making videos? Like, why am I not making as much videos as I should? Why am I not putting out as much content as I should? And then it was like, this thought came over me, like, you wanted so bad to have a YouTube channel. You did what you needed to do. You opened up a YouTube channel, and yeah, you put out a few videos here and there, but there's no consistency. Just not being consistent. And you find, like, this is me talking to myself, and it's like you find yourself just upset about certain things and feeling like, you know, I have goals, I have desires, I have, plans that I like to put in place, plans that I do have in place to reach those goals. And it's like, yeah, but you have opportunities sitting in your lap and you're not doing anything with it. Why are you not making no moves? Why aren't you putting yourself in a position to make the moves that you desire to make? And it hit me. Like, it hit me real hard. I'm not going to lie. It really did. And I was just like, you know what? I've really been sitting here playing myself. Like, playing myself. Knowing that I have this opportunity to do certain things, and I'm just not doing it. Now, let's really get down to why these things are not being done. And this is what I really wanted to focus on. We all have objectives. We all have goals that we have set for ourselves, right? What's really stopping us from going after those goals? What's really stopping us from saying, you know what, I'm willing to sacrifice A because I know that it's going to get me to B? What's stopping us? What are the excuses that we are using? What are we telling ourselves? What are the lies that we are filtering up here that's stopping us from moving forward? From doing those things that we know that we have been set here to do, from doing those things that we know that we are fully capable of doing. Sometimes it's fear. Sometimes it's hesitation. Sometimes it's procrastination. I mean, sometimes it's intimidation. I mean, those things are real. They are very real. And for me, for a while, it was fear. It was fear. I was afraid. But then I had to ask myself, what am I afraid of? What am I afraid of? Am I afraid that I might be rejected? Am I afraid that I might fail? Am I afraid that things won't come out the way that I want them to come out? Like, what am I afraid of? And then I felt like the Lord challenged me, because then I thought about it and I said, am I afraid of success? Am I afraid that I will be so great in my purpose that I possibly can't even fathom where it would take me? That is a fear too. You can be afraid of greatness. You can be afraid of being the best version of yourself. Like, when we talk about fear, when we think about fear, we think about the worst, right? We think about the things that will cause us harm. We think about the things that we don't want to ever encounter. That's how we often correlate fear. But we all know that there's an acronym for fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Yes, right? Some of you know that, some of you may not. I know for a long time I didn't know what that meant. And then it began to make sense to me. Fear was stories that I would tell myself because I was afraid of what the outcome would be. I was afraid of the outcome, whether that outcome was going to be good or bad. I was afraid of the outcome. So I told myself things. I told myself lies. I told myself stories that would stop me from even moving, that stopped me from taking any form of action toward the very thing that I was afraid of. But did you know that fear is a word that in its most grammatical sense is the complete opposite of its definition? Let me explain, because that probably didn't make any sense to you. Fear can be used as a noun or a verb. A verb is an action word. Fear is an action word that prevents action. Fear prevents us from acting on the very thing that we should be going towards oftentimes. Now, there's different levels of fear, right? You can be afraid of a circumstance. You can be afraid of an environment. You can be afraid of a person, right? There's different forms, different levels of fear. But the fear that we're talking about, the fear that I'm talking about right now, is the fear of action, the fear of being great, the fear of success. What does that mean? Like, what does that look like for you? What is that one thing that you know you really want to do? You know that you're fully capable. And even if you don't know, if you don't feel like maybe you're capable enough, right? Let's say maybe you feel like maybe there's some things that you need to work on in order for you to really say, you know what, I grasp this, I got it, I have all the knowledge that I need to be great. Let's say that you're not there yet. But let's say that the drive and the hunger that you have just to be great is enough. It's enough. It is enough for you to say, you know what, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And this might not look like how everybody else does it, but maybe that's what makes me unique. Maybe that's what's going to separate me from the rest. We have to stop focusing on our fears and start focusing on our faith. We have to start focusing on the things that we could give gratitude for, because the things that we're grateful for are the very things that are going to water our faith. I really had to sit back and think about these things because I was really convicted. Guys, I was really convicted when I'm sitting here and I'm like, all these people are just, making moves and they're moving. And sometimes they don't even know what direction they're going in. They don't know what direction they're going in. They don't know where it's going to take them. They don't know what it's going to lead to. But all they know is that they have to move. All they know is that they cannot be still. All they know is that they have to take the first step. And maybe that first step for you is saying yes to a job. Maybe that first step for you is saying yes to an opportunity. Maybe that first step for you is creating that YouTube page, creating that portfolio. Maybe saying yes, maybe that first step for you is saying yes to yourself. Maybe it's forgiving yourself. Maybe it's forgiving him or her or your mom or your dad. Whatever that first step is for you, that first step is going to set the tone for every step you take after that. Because every step that you take is going to take you one step closer to your goal and your dreams, to the things that you desire the most. And I just really felt so convicted that I had to come on here and just really share this with you guys, that it is okay if you don't know where that first step is going to lead you. It's okay if you don't do things like everyone else. One of my biggest things was my excuses for why I couldn't create a video on YouTube, why I couldn't post a video, because it was always something frivolous. It was always, oh, well, I don't feel like putting makeup on. Or after a little bit goes to bed, it's going to be too late and I have to get up early in the morning. You know what? I can do it tomorrow. Why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? Who says that you have to wear makeup in every video? I legit only did my eyebrows. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. All I did was my eyebrows. That's it. That's it. You see the sweatshirt I have on. I did nothing to my hair. It's time for me to change this hair out anyway. We're gonna be honest. It's time for me to change out my hair anyway. But I'm like, you know what? Stop making excuses. Stop telling yourself that you can't. And stop watering the lies. Just do. Just do it. So, I made a video with no makeup on, in my sweatshirt, comfortable with my tea. Because I feel like the Lord laid this on my heart. And this word just wasn't for me. There are so many people out here that have so many goals and so many dreams, but they just don't know how to get there. They just don't know what that first step is. Sometimes the first step is getting on your knees and giving that plan to God. Give that plan to God. Give that desire to God. Give it to Him and lay it at His feet. Let Him be the one to steer you. The Word of God says that our feet, our steps are ordered by the Lord. So allow Him to order your steps. Trust me. We can do more in His will than we can ever do in our own. So give that plan to Him. Now, please understand, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to myself too. That's what we do sometimes. We compartmentalize God. We allow God to be involved in certain plans of our lives. But in other things, it's like, oh no, God, I got this. I don't need you. I don't need you in this, God. I got this. Sweetheart, we need God in every single thing that we do. There is nothing that we can do on God's green earth that does not involve Him, that should not involve Him. He should be involved in everything. So if that's that first step that you need to take, maybe that first step is humbling yourself and getting on your knees and giving that plan to God. Trusting it in Him. That's going to be my first step. That is my first step. I've taken a lot of first steps. This right here, making this video, literally at the drop of a dime, no makeup on, sheer and complete authenticity is my first step. Recognizing and understanding that my videos might not look like everybody else's videos, but that's okay. That is okay. Because I know that in my video, not saying that no one else is, but I know for me and my videos, this right here is the most authentic version of myself. And I'm proud of that. And that is well with my soul, okay? It is well with my soul. So I just wanted to come on here tonight. I was going to say really quickly, but I'm not going to 18 minutes, so it wasn't that quick. But I just wanted to come out here tonight to just share this word that I got, this revelation that I got, that it is okay. And in that fear that you have, we can still do it. You can still do it. You can still take that first step. Pray about that first step. Give that first step to God and then move. Act on it. We don't have to focus on where it's going to lead us. We don't have to focus on what the destination is right now. We just have to take the first step, and trust me, God will guide your steps as long as you give it to Him and trust Him with it. He will guide your every step. He will guide your every move. He will allow the universe to align with the vibrations that you are radiating within the universe. I do believe in that. Because God is the universe. It's one and the same. He created it. He created it. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. We have to believe that. We have to trust it. Trust yourself. Because 99% of the time, you are right. If you tell yourself you can do it, you're right. If you tell yourself you can't, you're right. We have to trust ourselves. Sometimes we got to dig deep. And sometimes when we have unforgiveness, when we have unhappiness, when we have depression, when we have these things that are just weighing down our ability and opportunity to see things in a greater light, it does stop us. It stops us from being the best version of ourselves. It stops us from taking that step in that direction. So maybe that first step is recognizing that. Maybe that first step is connecting with it so that you can release it, you can transcend it, and you can move on in full, authentic happiness. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not saying no more. I just wanted to come on here, to share this word that the Lord shared with me. And I know God has great things for me. I know He does. I just have to trust myself. I have to trust the God in me. So, with that being said, I pray that this video touched you. I pray that this video touched somebody. I pray that this video will spark a seed in you that will really allow you to tap into that deeper part of you, to release those mental protectivisms that we have, to protect ourselves from hurt, to protect ourselves from connecting to those deep emotions that we don't want to connect to anymore. I pray that this video will touch you in a way that it will allow you to make that first step. I love you all very, very much. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to meet new people. I'm still a very, very new YouTuber, but feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to hit that notification bell every time I post a new video. So when the next motivational video comes out, you will not be the last one to know. And also share this video. Share this video with someone who you believe it will really bless. Someone who you believe really needs to hear these words, because these are not my words. Okay, these are not my words. I was led to come on here and to share this video with you. So share it with someone who you believe it would truly bless, as I hope it has blessed you. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Be blessed. Deuces.